Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wine Talk. I'm Torian, and lately I know you all heard about what happened over the weekend, earlier in the week, the Oscars, and we want to get into it. We have to. So, without further ado, I have speaking with me,
Sweet.
Zell.
Autumn.
Ra. Dang.
and today, like I said, we're covering the Oscars. Anybody want to get straight into it? Because I know it's a lot to cover. Okay.
Honestly, my bad. Honestly, it could kind of go both ways. Like Chris Rock didn't have to say that if he knew about the situation between Will Smith and Jada, or what Jada was ever going through.
For sure.
But Will Smith didn't have to make a fool of himself by going up there slapping that man on national television.
That's all you worried about, a fool of himself?
No,
but it's like, but I'm not like he should have handled it professionally. Like he should have took him like, bro, that was wrong for you to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what we going through. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to pull him to the side at the end.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have did that though.
I mean, but Will Smith and Chris Rock been beefing for a minute though. Like, I feel like that was a build up.
Just talk about it.
That was a build up slap.
I'm about to say,
Like back in 2016.
Yeah, I seen that clip too.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all think what was the build up?
I mean, they just been beef. I feel like between them and they previous beef, and then Will just been in the media just getting dogged for everything lately. I feel like that was his whole "I'm a man" moment.
Chris Rock felt like they was cool though.
Did y'all see how he slapped that nigga?
No, he came with the.
He didn't slap that wasn't no man he slapped though.
It don't gotta be a million slapped. He got slapped.
I'm about to say, yeah, he got slapped.
The nigga, first off, he didn't even.
So what you gonna do? A nigga walk up on you and slap you?
First off, I would have seen him walking towards me. I'm not letting you.
He seen him walking.
I was say everybody seen him.
No, I'm saying I would have never. I already would have knew what it was. I already would have knew.
I don't think he would. Nobody predicted.
Yeah, I was say nobody predicted.
bro.
If you said some shit.
But they both tell jokes, although clearly one of them is a comedian.
Exactly, right.
Everybody in here, well, except one person, is grown man, bro. If a nigga walk up on you, you know the demeanor of his.
No, you don't though. He didn't pull up. You know what I'm saying? Pull up the pants up, posting him up. He literally grabbed his jacket. He had a smooth walk like they about to tell jokes to each other. No, he walked up there and smacked him. So you can't say automatically he should have knew what it was. No, you're not predicting in this setting.
You should already
on national TV.
In this setting, on national television, you're not thinking nobody getting smacked, bro.
It's not WWE.
And you saying shit like that, bro.
It's the
You saying shit? It already happened. But
like casual shit though. Like
okay.
Pre-slap, you wasn't thinking he about to go up there and smack the shit out of him. No, he wasn't thinking that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. He walked up on that nigga.
But you
after that joke,
I didn't think that was gonna happen though.
But you saying because he walked up on him is like a prediction. You should have known. You're not gonna know that.
I'm saying between them two.
Why do you think it shocked the world?
Because we didn't know that shit. But I'm saying between them two niggas, bro, you can feel shit when shit off, bro. No. You can feel.
But look, look though. So why he was laughing when he said the joke?
Nigga, he laughed until Jada said
something. I was about to say, I got something for that.
But he laughed when he said the joke and then looked at Jada and Jada wasn't feeling it.
He thought it was funny, so Jada turned at him and was like,
but if they was beefing, who's to say he thought it was funny? You could play things off in a personal setting. Like he probably was on some, alright, and then he seen that really wasn't her cup of tea. So he handled that the way he felt he needed to handle that.
I thought he was laughing at the joke before. And
I did too.
And so they lingered to them, right? That's why I said you can't automatically.
This is how I feel like that happened. Okay, so he said the joke. When the camera turned to them, you could tell Will was kind of kiki and Jada was like, So then they went back to Chris Rock, and I feel like the conversation kind of went like this. She looked at him like, oh, so you think that's funny? You just gonna let him talk about me? And he was like, you know what you want me to do? And then he got up and was like, all right.
I feel like he did the same
right, yeah, like, so,
yeah. The camera got off of him.
He was laughing.
I feel like he looked at
she
him
was
and
never.
tried
No, she was never laughing.
She never laughed.
She never laughed.
She kind of gave like a.
Yeah, she was
alright,
all right. I guess you think that's funny, right? Like, okay.
And then he already was laughing from the previous.
Yeah, he was laughing.
Wasn't she laughing too?
As soon as he said the G.I.
Not
Jane joke,
really,
she
but
stopped.
it was
Like,
on
no,
some
her
as soon as he was on some Jada love you, she already was kind of uneasy. Then he said his joke and he was on some this is.
Yeah, she sat back and was like,
at that point it's different
not
though.
feeling
But
it.
I thought they were laughing both from the previous joke.
Then on top of that, how I feel, he was right and wrong.
Who?
Will Smith.
He was right or wrong about what?
What he did.
About slapping him or?
I'm gonna just explain it, bro. He was
How
right.
do you justify that?
Like in the sense of, yeah, you married to her, so right or wrong, thick or thin, that's you. You feel me? You gotta go. She wasn't feeling that shit. Her feelings might have been hurt. I don't think it was.
You gonna have to say.
I don't think
we
it was.
can't speak from a person's opinion. You can't speak.
I'm just saying.
You can't
His
speak.
feelings hurt.
Nobody knows what them people feel.
No, I'm just saying, like, you feel me? So, yeah, he went up there, he stood for his wife, but at the same time, nigga, you on national TV, nigga, you could have pulled this nigga to the side like this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Professional.
You could have. You was right for what you did, but you didn't handle it the right way. You should have. If you was gonna slap the nigga, at least slap him behind the scenes.
But then again, people make fun.
Yeah,
When people make fun
different.
and say, "Oh well, that's what they do."
But at the same token,
you know
though,
what I'm
like,
saying? Just talking about people.
Chris, you should expect that from a comedian, bro. They gonna poke at anybody, bro.
Yeah, because Kevin Hart did it every time. He was
them
on
niggas be
BET Awards.
flaming
I ain't gonna
niggas,
lie.
bro.
Yeah, that's
Them
their
niggas
job,
be flaming
but
niggas, and then that joke
You
not
would be
even
surprised
shit.
what jokes they keep away from for certain situations.
Them jokes,
Oscars, though.
that what he said to her was
I
not
was
shit.
surprised.
Amongst
Oscars.
their community of actors and comedians, if they know, all right, she got alopecia or whatever, you might not make them type of jokes, or you might steer away from it.
Man,
Just
them
because
niggas
you
been-
might be cool, you might be on some art. I respect you, whatever.
Or
So it's not
them
automatic
niggas
that you're just
don't
gonna
be
make these jokes.
Or
Them
them
niggas
niggas
don't
great
be giving a fuck.
punchlines, and they gonna laugh just as Will Smith did, and
Mm-hmm.
they gonna make the joke or make a little segment.
So, is he wrong for being offended then? Because just like you
Yes.
doing your job, his job as her husband is to
Shit.
protect
But
her.
is
So
it-
how he handled
was
his
he
business is
offended?
how he got up and handled his
Comedians
business.
have
Why
dark
was he
jokes.
offended?
If she has alopecia, this is something to
Dark
do with her
humor,
health.
bro.
This is not something he
That's
will
the
find
only
funny.
reason why I
Hold
feel
on.
like
He
he
will
was
not. Hold on. He will
slappers
not
right
find it funny. So then he felt as if, are you picking at a sore spot that we might not like? So if you're embarrassed, one, because it's on national television in front of all of your peers, you're embarrassed, and this is not this is a touchy subject within your family. You're gonna handle that how you feel in that moment of time.
So who
Yeah.
was embarrassed?
First
The
off, can I
Smiths.
just?
I'm gonna say
I was
this.
gonna say the Smiths or Jada because he was laughing.
One man got up and smacked someone, so he handled the action, and then
Because-
another based off of another person who was his woman.
Yeah.
So as a family,
Yeah, I
you
get
are
what you're
defending
saying.
your
Yeah.
woman. So yes, you ain't gonna just be
So
on
he
some,
was-
damn, that shit was crazy.
Okay, so
Like, and
so
she felt some type of way because now he going home and he about to get a whole different embarrassment.
So since he was laughing, do you think he was originally offended?
That's a personal thing. I'm going off camera cuts.
I'm asking you. Do you think he was offended?
Yes.
So
I
you
feel
think so
like-
he was laughing and then became offended?
I can't. That's why I said the camera cut because I can't tell exactly what part of what he was laughing at.
I understand.
If I'm sitting next to him, that's a whole different topic because I'm on some. That nigga was laughing the whole time.
If Jada
But me
never,
watching the clip because I didn't watch the Oscars. I watched the clips of what happened.
Everybody
So
watched the clip.
Let me ask
Wait,
you
hold
something.
on,
Let me
hold on.
ask you something real quick. If Will Smith never got up and smacked him, do you think people would have remembered that joke?
no, nothing about it would have happened.
I wouldn't
Not
even
at all.
know.
This
the
wouldn't even
Oscars
have been
happened.
trending.
Honestly, I wouldn't even have known the Oscars
That's the
happened.
only clip that was
So,
shared.
Niggas wouldn't
in
have
what
remembered
way, I'm saying, is him protecting her?
So, for instance,
she might have felt a type of
no.
way.
For instance, you and your lady out, and a nigga down the street on some, hey, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. And she feeling like, damn, this is kind of like, why is this nigga talking to me? This is
Disagree.
weird. This is,
No,
you
Disagree
come to,
off top.
before you get to that,
Disagree.
let me say
Say I'm at a comedy bar, right? Or a comedy club. And I'm sitting there with my girl and shit,
And he
and
get
the
the
nigga
roast
make a
you
joke at her. I'm supposed to get up and slap this nigga?
absolutely not. That's him handling the action.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just sit here and be on some, Will was absolutely 100% right because he got up there and smacked him. I'm just saying what he did behind reason.
And I'm
Not
saying,
every
what's
reason
the
is right or
point of
wrong.
having a comedian do that if you know that's their job and what they do.
Should they have security?
I feel like it
I
wasn't
don't think
necessarily
I'm
the
saying.
joke, it was what he was joking at. Like, if you go to a comedy
Well-
show, ain't nobody gonna know your girl got alopecia, nobody gonna know what her personal life. He probably gonna be like, oh, look what she got
But
on.
he
She
said
look
he
like this,
didn't
this,
know
that, and the
about
third.
that though. Like he didn't know that she had that.
Even if he
So
knew
wait, I got one
or
question.
didn't know, bro. She's been on national fucking TV with a bald head so many times.
I got one
already.
real question.
Where the fuck
Are
was
we
she
asking
embarrassed?
what's right and what's wrong? Because I'm not gonna sit here and just say he was right or wrong about it. Him handling that how he felt the need to defend his wife or whatever is how he handled
Right,
it. But I can't say he was right or wrong about it. I can agree or disagree. But that's based off of personal reasons to be on some. Well, I would do the same. I agree. I wouldn't do it because I disagree. But to say right or wrong, I'm not saying, like you said, you had a comedy club and a dude making jokes about your lady. I'm not gonna say, yeah, go and get up there and smack her. No, you're not gonna get up there and smack her. That y'all came to a comedy show. That's what they do. They didn't come to the. He came to the Oscars to win an award. You getting up here embarrassing me ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But what do they do at every award show?
Flame.
Tradition,
But
which don't always necessarily mean it's something right
They
to
do
do.
that at the Oscars.
That's
too.
But how
tradition.
would we know though? Because if you remember a few years ago, Jada and Will was I feel like this is where the original Oscars beef started. They sent Chris Rock as a lapdog to like attack Jada and Will because they started the whitewash Oscars hashtag before because it was only white actors that were nominated for Oscars when the Oscars came out the last time. So now they're trying to get all these black promoters and all these black awards and all this other stuff, but we kind of in our minds like, we ain't forget that shit, bro. So them two, like, they've been at it since then. So like that's why I feel like I said, it was a sore spot for them because he's like, all right, now you pinpointing us, now you talking about my wife, bro. Like that was it for him.
I disagree.
That's
so
fine.
How was it a sore
That's
spot for
fine.
him when he was originally
fine.
laughing until the camera cut? I guess he looked at Jalen.
Already explained that
I
part.
think that's what
I'm about to say
happened.
already explained
I think
that
that's
part.
what
To me,
happened.
that's
He
what
never
happened.
Cause he was laughing hard.
He was like, he thought that shit was funny. He
That's
turned
what
over.
Torian was
started
saying.
to
Not saying
say
it was right or wrong.
But
no.
to
I
say
can
he
say I
was
agree or
laughing,
disagree.
all right, for instance, literally, me and my lady somewhere, and I'm just using examples. You telling a joke, you know, some in your shoes, whatever, and I be on some crazy, but she hot. I can't ignore that, cause then when I go home, now she on some. So you gonna let this nigga talk about my shoes?
Exactly.
And don't go to
Exactly.
you don't go to a comedy show.
I'm not
That-
talking
that's
about a
the
comedy
thing,
show,
though.
bro. I
Oscars
just
is
said
not a
I'm
comedy
out.
show.
I'm out, and Zell just pulls that move. Not in a comedy show, cause that's different. When I pay a nigga to come and tell me jokes, that's different. He didn't come to this Oscars
Thank you.
to be
To
made
joke
fun
on
of,
it.
to be embarrassed on
If
If you
television.
want to be like that, he said jokes about everybody else too. All the
And they
people
had
that
the
all
exact
other-
same right to get up and smack his ass.
No,
too.
they did not.
But they didn't.
Niggas
So you're gonna
get
say
roasted all
that
the
because if it
time.
was somebody else that got up and smacked him, we wouldn't be saying, "Well, Will
Niggas
shouldn't
get
have did it."
roasted
It
all
would have
the
just been
time.
such and such shouldn't have did it.
Niggas get that nigga
I ain't
sensitive for
saying
me.
you shouldn't have did it.
But I'm saying, but that's it sounds like the right or wrong. Like him getting up there and being mad and whatever. You can't. How he reacted is how he reacted. I
Yeah,
can't
how
see
he
that.
reacted is how
How
he
it happens.
But I feel like he shouldn't have did all of that. Not on national TV though. Like,
But why does it have
It
to
was
be
just
behind
a
closed
joke.
doors? Because the embarrassment was public.
it was just a joke. Where was the embarrassment?
You
Niggas
talking
wasn't
about
gonna
my
remember
wife,
the shit
bro.
like he said.
That
You're
nigga had
talking
a lip
about my
biter,
wife,
that
bro,
one he like.
on television.
And
I
then,
can't- but I gotta go behind doors and be on some.
Let me ask you something.
So let me-
Just
let me
if
ask you
Jada was
something.
really embarrassed, she's always on public TV with the same haircut all the time.
But what does her haircut
Okay,
have
right,
to do with
but
his
what do you
joke,
mean?
bro?
The same.
Because if
thing.
she had some type of disease, or if it was more serious, if it was cancer, you wouldn't be saying that.
But my
Yeah, if
whole
it was
thing
that, all it is, bro, it's not like she's dying.
Not
from that shit,
okay. Can we
bro.
stop? Can we cut it?
Please.
If you keep saying like, okay, it's not cancer, just because it's not life threatening, it still has to do with her. You know what alopecia is? Alopecia prevents your
Yeah.
hair from growing. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just the fact that she has a short haircut. She couldn't grow hair if she wanted to.
I know.
So you saying that she's on national TV with a short haircut? Everybody she on TV with, not saying that. By the way, bitch, you bald as fuck. Like no,
That's
like
not a
that's
thing,
not right.
though.
That's not the point.
Honestly, I feel like her shit. Didn't she have a shorter haircut, bro? And then she
Her
decided
daughter
to
had
shave
one.
it the
Her
rest of the
daughter
way
had
off.
one. Her daughter
'Cause
is
I
the
swear
one
she
that had
did,
a short
though.
haircut.
But with her hair,
I
but you're
swear
missing
she
the
did.
point.
I'm saying she had longer
You're
hair
missing
than
the
that.
point,
and she
bro.
decided to
You
cut
keep
it
talking
off
about
on
her
own.
hairstyles. You missing the point, bro.
She decided that hairstyle on her own. She didn't have to have her shit like
No, that's where you're wrong.
Exactly. Thank
Bro,
you. Like you're missing
her shit
it.
grows to a certain length for sure.
You don't know that.
Okay.
We're running in circles. So, to fix this routine, because now we just on a wheel,
Yeah, please bring it back.
let's sort of switch it, but we still on the Oscars. So, some of these people, I don't know if y'all been keeping up. Some of these people getting canceled. They comments about being triggered
and
about these things, traumatized, or certain actresses speaking out on the situation, but getting, you feel me, getting dragged. So, how do y'all feel about the cancel culture after like something happens and then certain people speak out, but those don't be the ideal people to speak out?
People are soft.
Absolutely.
That's what it boils down to. People are soft and sensitive.
And I feel like people pick and choose who they want to cancel just for what they want to cancel them over. I feel like people really wanting a reason to cancel the Smith for multiple reasons.
That's not even just him.
I said the Smiths. They've been trying to cancel that whole family for the longest.
It's not even just him. I just think it's black people.
Just cancel culture in general.
They didn't want us there to begin with. So
yeah, that's what I said. I think it's just black people, period. I feel what you about to say. You got something to say.
I don't believe in no fucking cancel culture.
It doesn't work.
Y'all say no, I don't.
It doesn't work at all.
It don't work for me. I'm gonna like who I like, and I'm gonna listen to who I listen to.
I'm about to say it don't work, but they definitely try.
Fuck what they try.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it definitely try.
They gonna try that.
Because it's gonna be publicity, one way or another. Think about it. The whole 6ix9ine thing. When he was in jail, he was trending at the highest rate possible. Anything that had anything to do with him, he was trending. They was talking, man, he a snitch, he a rat. But y'all still talking about him. Y'all still listening to him. Y'all still interviewing him. Y'all still taking pictures of where he at. He's still trending on going viral.
Because it doesn't grow.
But okay.
Like, no matter what.
But okay.
That's what
right or wrong.
Look up alopecia.
I know what it is, for sure.
I know he didn't dub back on his haircut.
Yeah, he already.
No, I just want him to look up what alopecia is so he understands why you have to cut your hair. Because I know people personally that have alopecia that can't grow hair.
Yes,
Okay.
It's definitely different stages of it, isn't it?
He took it there.
And are you her doctor, bro?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Because how you telling me what stage she at,
her hair.
But how you telling me what stage
she cut it on
that's
her
not
own,
fair.
and she continues to cut it.
That's wild. Cause now it's almost as if you bashing this woman for having a bald head, bro.
I'm not bashing her, but I'm saying, how can you be mad when you're already openly in public with this shit? Everybody.
So wait. I'm glad you said that. It's noted, like you said, publicly that she has alopecia.
And she's
why was he comfortable enough?
YouTube,
why was he? Hold on.
So why are you embarrassed of it now?
I need to get the question.
If
bro.
it's so powerful, you fuck with it, or not fuck with it, but if you don't,
she's living with
feel
it.
me, you living with it.
But why is it that he was comfortable enough to make, out of all the jokes he could have made, she had that big ass dress on and he didn't think to say nothing about that. Out of everything he could have said, that's the one joke you had to go for. That's the equivalence to if I had a skin condition and all the people do is just talk about me being black. That's corny. It's so many other things you can say about me.
That dress was big.
Like, you feel me? And I'm no comedian, but I'm telling you, I'm just talking about anything he could have said. But he chose to say this one thing. No, bro. I don't feel like you, at that point, your comedy ain't as funny then if that's the only thing you can talk about. The obvious.
Chris Rock ugly though, because he was
comedians. Niggas, but man, I'm telling you, comedians do that though.
They don't. Comedians make jokes about wild things. They don't never just pick on the one clear cut thing that's wrong with you. You come in there in a wheelchair, they not gonna be so. You just in a wheelchair.
Like I said that because it's a nigga who done did it. What is his name? Tony something.
Them niggas be on people's ass, bro. They don't hold back on niggas.
It was a nigga in a wheelchair,
bro.
He flamed on the whole show, and the crowd was fucking going crazy.
And then the craziest thing, that's not even the hardest shit you can say to somebody.
The whole time.
That's not even the hard. Like I done heard way worse.
Nigga literally sat in a chair and said, "Look what I can do."
Wow.
In front of her.
Way worse though.
He was bloody.
Wait.
Right.
Which one is the argument I was
Which one
trying
is
to
worse
make?
than that?
Is that's a comedy show.
That's true.
The Oscars. That's the
Yeah,
only. But everything else, I can't argue.
How many
with.
Oscars did they have a comedian there and do
Plenty,
that?
bro.
That
It's a
type of shit?
comedian.
So they should expect it. Will Smith
every award.
How many awards have
black
Will
people were not
how many
invited to the
awards?
Oscars? This is the
We're not
first
talking
time.
about that.
Yes, that's what you just
We're not
said. You
talking
said that
about
he
that.
should expect it. How can he expect
From a
something that he's
comedian?
never been to? We never been
How
to
many
the
Oscars
Oscars.
has this nigga had? How many Oscars has he got?
I need you to educate yourself before you start.
He only got one.
Thank you.
bro.
Right, I'm gonna say before you start. I literally just said we were not invited to the Oscars.
So you telling me he never attended any?
We were not invited. We weren't invited for a long time. Black people were not
Oscars.
invited to the
Hell,
Oscars.
to be honest with you, Grammys just became a thing not
Thank
that long
you.
ago.
Thank
bro.
you.
And we
I don't feel like he was wrong Or right. I guess I'm playing devil advocate. I just feel like he was put in a position to react based on what he would have had to deal with if he didn't react. Well, just like you said earlier, like
That's how I
He was
feel.
going to
That's
do it
good.
one way or another.
Right.
from the clip I seen, they was both laughing. The camera cut. He was laughing. She didn't think it was funny, and she said something to him obviously, and he had to get up and act as a man should.
Yeah, I mean, to me,
Yeah,
like
it's
I
wrong,
said, like
yeah.
you said, it's not right or wrong. He got slapped. What can we do about it?
It
Moving
happened.
on. Like it happened. It was funny to me. I
He
laughed.
smacked fire.
That nigga had, bro.
From
He
the
didn't even
pose
spread
to
the finger, bro. That
everything.
nigga hand was like this.
From the pose to everything, it was funny. It was a
Bro,
short
this
clip.
nigga been going to the Oscars since 2002.
That nigga hand was like this,
Whoever
bro.
smacked the fucking rings out that nigga, bro.
All the memes.
Animation. That
Man,
shit
the
was
Sonic
How that nigga was,
that
nigga
was
said.
hilarious.
Remember that picture I sent you?
I seen somebody said it was
So-
staged. They
so
tried
we
to
just gonna skip
Photoshop
past
a,
that.
A Band-Aid or some
pad on his
shit. Yeah,
face.
like that.
What?
Hold on, we're gonna skip
This
past
nigga
what?
Will Smith been going to the Oscars since 2002, bro.
Bro, you asked
So this
somebody-
ain't nothing new.
This is
okay
the
with
first
this?
I'm just
time
saying.
that
I'm
the
talking shit.
Oscars was black produced.
Exactly.
They had a black, like,
And then he
everything.
was in-
Oh, that's what you trying. That's
He
what
was
you-
invited because he was winning an
Thank
Oscar,
you.
bro.
Oh Lord.
Not just being in the back somewhere.
Right, not just
Oh.
being there. It's different.
'Cause I'm about to
going
say,
the
bro,
concert
they-
and
Did
being
you
in the
not see all
concert.
them black people at the Oscars?
I'm about
You
to
ain't
say-
never seen that before.
If you look on Hulu, it say the Oscars and they got who was that? Regina King up there, some other black chick and some other chick posing.
Nigga,
in the
when
chairs
have you
looking all
ever
corny,
seen
like,
over fucking 20 black people at the Oscars?
Bro, these
Never.
niggas was up there handshaking and hugging and shit. Samuel Jackson, Denzel Washington, like
Yep.
it's not. You don't never see this shit. You don't ever have no pictures of none of this really going on too many times.
Right.
Shit, now we see why.
Right.
Because niggas don't know
Oh,
how.
please don't do
I'm
that.
about to say, yeah, don't do that.
Niggas don't know how
do
to
that.
Don't do this,
Don't
bro.
do that. Don't bring up the
Niggas
character
don't
black
know
person
how to
because my
act.
whole thing is I'm
What
not trying
you
to impress
mean?
no white
I
person.
mean,
I don't
shit.
care.
He proved it though.
You didn't prove
What?
nothing. White people don't know how to
What?
act. They're the same people that stormed the Capitol a few months ago, but niggas weren't
We not
traumatized
talking
by
about
that.
that.
We are.
situation.
Okay, we are though. If you
You're
talking
talking
about
that.
people's
You talking about
actions,
people's
then
actions,
white
bro.
people definitely
You
act
talking
way
about
worse than
that
black people.
specific
Hold on.
No.
Okay,
You talking about
all right,
that
I got you.
specific
We
thing.
talk, all right, I
First
got
time
you.
you give us a
Hold
chance.
on, bro. I
What
got
happened?
you. You
Shit.
talk about this. Hold on, the
I'm not
specifics.
kept, though.
No, yes, you
No,
are. The
bitch.
specifics of
You don't know what
Oscars.
you
No,
talking
I'm talking, bro.
about.
The
No,
specific
shit.
of Oscars. Jim Carrey hopped on stage and was kissing on some girl, bro. That's assault. If that's not your lady, somebody you dating, talking to, and it's unwanted, that's assault. He was up there kissing this lady before he read his speech for his award a couple years ago. That was like in the early
She
2000s,
could have
but
been under 16, nigga.
she could have been younger. She's definitely younger than him. But that we don't know how to act. He up there groping some woman, but we don't know how to act because he got up there and slapped him, defending his wife. How you gonna pull this card, bro, out of everybody?
Hey, when you edit
That's why I
this,
said
add the
shit.
cricket songs when he was just sitting there.
Hey man.
And black people love Jim Carrey. Don't get me wrong.
Of course they
I fuck with Jim Carrey.
Saturday Night Live and Living Color and all that. We
The
fuck with it.
Mask,
You feel me?
Ace
But
Ventura.
he was up there tripping, and he was
The
one of the people
Mask
that's
is
speaking out against
legendary.
Will.
I'm about to
He's not
say,
even talking about his
hell
spoon for 2 million.
That's
He
what
should
I'm
sue
saying.
him and all this shit.
Right.
That's weird, bro. But for you can't be defending these other colored folks. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. We belong
Right,
anywhere and everywhere.
Uncle Ruck
Thank
is
you.
I ain't say that.
Thank
Nigga,
you.
Don't ever
everywhere.
believe the hype talking about niggas can't
But
act.
look-
Niggas don't know how to act.
Right,
Niggas
nigga,
be
Charlie
acting.
Murphy,
We belong everywhere,
Eddie
bro.
Murphy.
We are the trend, bro.
Of course.
It don't happen without us.
Martin Lawrence, nigga.
Nigga, I know that, but I'm saying,
Sorry,
do
So you
what
can't say
happened
we don't belong nowhere, but
the
we are
first
it.
time?
Bro, we are
The
it,
first
bro.
time, though.
You can't tell me I don't belong nowhere when that's like telling him he shouldn't go to the Oscars. I mean the Grammys.
You really
He belong
believe that?
anywhere,
They do
bro. He
look like a
belong with
bad
the best
example,
of them.
Bad
Until
example
proven
to who?
further.
To
Until
who,
proven
though?
otherwise, he
That's
belong
the
with
first
best
time
of them.
that's
That's
ever
my
happened.
question.
I'm not
at any
talking about
Oscar.
Uncle Ruckus, bro.
Bad
I'm
example to who?
That's the first time that's ever that's
So
the first
who?
time that's ever happened.
It's
at
probably
any
that's the only
Oscar,
time it's
bro.
been trending.
So
You,
who?
how
That's
many,
the only
how
time
many
that's
Oscars you remember,
ever
bro?
happened, bro.
How many
How many
Oscars you remember?
Oscars have you watched?
Google, just Google this.
No,
No,
Google's not
I
gonna
know
help
you
you.
right.
How many
Right.
Oscars have you watched, bro?
I ain't
These probably
watch a lot of
like
Oscars though.
Me either,
But niggas would have been seen
So
or
you
heard about.
telling me
That's
no
the
white
first time
people
that ever
ever
happened.
fought at any
So white people
award
just
shows?
don't. White people
Please
don't
answer
watch,
that
bro.
question. Answer
He about to
that
Google
question.
it, bro. Google don't help you,
Any
nigga.
white people
Look,
ever
they
fought
gonna
at
white
all?
watch that too.
We not supposed to have.
Alright, they gonna
Bro,
watch
saying.
that too. They gonna act like
How
it
many
didn't happen,
times have
bro.
y'all heard of it?
It don't matter just because you don't hear about
A
it.
lot of
doesn't mean
things you
it
don't hear
happened.
about happens, bro. That's how white people get you.
Exactly.
They whitewash whatever history you about
Them
to look up.
celebrities, you know damn well that shit would have been out there and at the.
Did you know about the
Oscars,
Jim Carrey shit I was just talking about?
No.
See?
Nope.
But your black ass know about these black ass niggas on stage smacking it up, right?
That shit trending.
Come on,
Jim
man.
Carrey
That's the
trending
community
too. I'm talking
you
about
in.
Jim Carrey.
So what's how you telling me about one community you in and you bashing it, then you don't know about the other one, so you just giving it praise? They act up too, bro. Everybody acts up.
We're not gonna do that. And then my whole thing is, I'm not trying to impress no white person.
Facts.
You can edit that out or whatever. But my
Facts.
whole thing is,
Trying to
don't ever
impress
tell
them,
me that
but-
no black person don't know how to act based on how a white person judges them. Because that's
We
not
belong
gonna be me.
everywhere.
Thank you.
It's a time and
Thank
place
you.
for that.
Go ahead.
Okay, in conclusion, Oscars was a mess. No one's ever gonna agree. We're all gonna have to agree to disagree. But it's the end of Wine Talk.
Definitely.
Like,
Smack a nigga or subscribe.
like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think. Leave your opinion. Do you
Sure.
agree or disagree?
Subscribe.
Wine Talk.
What kind of cake am I eating? Guess you'll never know.
Guess in the comments.
Guess they'll never know.
What you know if a nigga really guessing?